Welcome to the Fanime Con 2018 slideshow recap special thingy with here in the studio. This is Kal Kat, the Kal Katster, and also Kitty Keys and Marshall Sportist. We're both in the studio, and yes, understand that Kitty Key was here as a chimeric creature, I guess, or something. Sort of a Star Trek TNG outfit. Makes sense. It's 30th anniversary. Chimeric creature. And that's what he's trying to explain there, that he's supposed to be Paris Locarno again, but this time he's got like a Deadpool hat. Actually, the jacket was part of a, like, there was a costume thing. It just happened to look like Next Gen a little bit, but it's actually a Deadpool jacket. That's what it is. But yeah, the belt is from the belt, the martial art belt from the, because Kitty Key wanted to become a grandmaster, never did, so I bought him one. So he could be a grandmaster. And then the irony was that Kal Kat then tested from him and received his own master. So much whiskey. Actually, it's not. It's tea. We always do that sketch. It's Scotch whiskey. Okay, here we have some. Yeah, it's tea. Here we have Fanime pan and scan shot going around and around. Oh, there's a guy from Street Fighter. Looks like that's old school. Yeah, it is old school. Sure. We have people meeting each other. We had at least, I don't know if there's any footage of it, we have at least one person from the former Child Club, 3 people from the church walking around, yeah, and other ones in the background, and a possible friend of the stories who was there, but not a story, just a friend that I encountered before. And I said to her, hello. After, and she said, hi. You know me from, and I was all like, oh, Dre's friend. Oh, Dre's. Oh. That's where you know me from. That's what she. Yeah. Actually, Brian's Story's friend. Brian's Story's friend. Yeah, that's right. So yeah, I'm eating candy because it's funny. Here we have. So I went over to the back room over here. I'm like, oh, back room. But they usually have all the Star Wars people in the other convention, but nobody there. And then walk into the game room. And the game room announcer lady talking about there's like a competition. And they're like competing. And they're like gonna fight each other to the death. I'm gonna beat up their friend in the game. But mainly, they were just sitting there watching. So, like, the competition was like just them up there. They're watching. Yeah, and there was, I don't know if we probably got a shot of the couple of dudes in drag at some point. I mentioned the studio kind of room. They were doing there were a lot of photographers and stuff later on. Not so much in here. But there's the stuff. And then I walked over to these weird little tables and I commented, these are the tables for playing Starship locations. I was kidding. course. That's probably not what they would look like. Probably just a regular table, like a round table. Yeah. At the map and play the table. It would be a build your own adventure anyway, so it'd be like a lot of books out and stuff. Well, there are a lot of it wouldn't be cards, notebooks. Yeah. Be like a writing symposium, but with space. And here we have a bunch of people playing not Mincala. What is it? What's that? That's that game where you have the bricks. Stacking them up, stack of the bricks. Except it's a large scale. Oh my, some dancers dancing to a VR game of some kind. Yeah, it apparently projects the, it is a game, it's very wonderful. It projecting them onto the screen so they can, like, imitate it. Yes. Anyway, so, yeah. As it imitates the game and other man's. Pretty men, such pretty men in this game. There's other VR game. It's a walkthrough. It's not really a first-person shooter. It's a walkthrough game, split screen walkthrough game. And then we have the men's going along on the women folk, and there's Kal Kat again. Yes, this is wonderful. Just pure. Anyway, yeah, so the game room was very lively, and of course there was music playing, so got that out. Now, I go back out into the hall, and there's a picture. There's some people really doing anything. There's one of the job guys, it's like, just off to the side, the camos. And then we go, that was years ago, so at this point, like, who cares whether I film him? He didn't mind. And then there's some other guys, don't know who they are, but they got in the shot. So they're in the shot. They're in my movie. Yay! It's a glorious movie. It's a wonderment movie. So yes, now that you are in my film, it will be beautiful. Ah. And of course, this is going to be funny to watch this video because, like, doing the other accents and clearly just one guy in the room. But yeah, this is just the audio, so it doesn't matter what I'm doing with my face. I could be going with my nose and picking it. Yes, it's a bird person over there. The bird person. Yes, it's very interesting to see this the way it is cut for 35 minutes. It is an extraordinary piece, really. It is wonderful. Yeah. Okay. So, yes, there's a lot of the blue cat lady, or Blam, or whatever, and there's a lot of the white one, the white hair lady. And the bluish one is supposed to be from that senpai cat thing. Yeah, that's what that is. But I don't know what the other one is. And that guy is a sort of a kill shot kind of guy. Then he took his he took his helmet off, broke the fourth wall, took his helmet off, and it's his back room kind of thing. Okay, that's near where the viewing rooms were. So I've gone over the viewing rooms. This is sort of a shot of the inside of the outside of the, kind of an interesting shot of the conventioners just outside the entrance down the hall. We go around there eventually and show what I was seeing from inside there. It looks very space aged in there, so it looked cool. Also very similar to that other lounge room. Also looked space aged. Oh, yeah. Well, leave that in. That's funny. So here we have some Yu-Gi-Oh! And some other stuff. Cabinets. Okay, on the story I listed that building that's been decimated there as Tower Hall, but it's not. This building was formerly part of the athletic center, but it was like the Spartan Commons is what that was. It was the Spartan Commons Tower, not the Spartan, not the middle tower, but the Spartan Tower. That's where the dining commons, where I had my first like successful job that lasted 2 semesters. And there was a graduation going on, and ironically, the Plagada's son was actually there somewhere in the crowd. I don't know, I didn't see him, but yeah, and they sent an invitation that came out yesterday, and we couldn't attend because there wasn't going to be anybody there. And it just so happens that I, in fact, was actually there at San Jose State. Briefly, but I was at the campus and probably nowhere near him, so it didn't matter. But yeah, so that's what I'm commenting on. I said, well, I saw some grads over there. I don't know if it was him or not. Probably would have waved if it was. But yes, so yeah, I saw that. Ironically, I was actually near the campus. Nobody else could go. I was actually the one that could have, briefly at least, and waved, but did not. Here is me scanning the other side of the buildings that have been refurbished to make them look more futuristic and yet uglier. And that the AS house off to the side is still there. This newer building, I thought that was called the Ushimiri building, but they took the name down. Yeah, maybe get in trouble. They're like, oh yeah, take that name off the building. Yeah, so here we have a squirrel that's panicking and tripping out. Sort of, it's like, I can't go up a tree. There's no tree around here. Ah! But yes, so here we have a corridor, and you're looking distressed for some reason. And then we find out it's because I had the fish and chips meal at that hoagie sandwich place. I made a joke about hoagie sandwiches in Transtech, but here it was no laughing matter. Yes, just amazing. But for some reason, I did not make the Munchausen out of my butthole onto poo. I did not have the Scheiße afterward. I just merely felt kind of uncomfortable. Not because Pam Plagata's brother was at the convention. But yes, I was pointing out that the beauty of the poo might come out. It might be a disaster. Ended up not being one, really. Ended up being capable of taking the poo and eating it. Yeah. That's a beautiful poo. Yes. Pointing out the inconsistency of it. I don't know, it wasn't bad, it just wasn't great. Yeah. Okay, now I'm in the hotel room. Or the hotel. Not the hotel room, but the hallway. Pointing out there's like The Shining, and the escalator was possessed. It would only be like The Shining if like these two twin girls showed up and then like blood kind of formed on a wall and cascaded. Anyway, here's the that window that has that funny glow behind it every time I shoot it. And I'm explaining the reason it does is there's a mirror right opposite the window. When the sun hits it just right, that mirror reflects the light all over the window. Makes it all shiny and shimmery. Special effect. Yep. It's completely fake. It is a real window, but yeah, it's a fake effect. And now here's this other thing out the overhang corridor. And moments away from the filming people that were on the stairs doing a photo op. So I'm all like, I'm gonna do a photo op right here in this lobby on the other side of the Fairmont. Look at me doing it. Psst. And they thought that was funny. Are you mocking us, sir? You are mocking us. No, they didn't say anything like that. They thought it was funny. And then this is the other side of that same set. And they're commenting that they were commenting that they were taking like photo ops and pictures and going, should we pose and fight each other? Because it's a game. And they kind of didn't. So they were making like a movie over there. So that means that on their footage of that game scene, and their camera's going up the other way, I'm in that movie. Look for me in the background. It's like, where's Waldo? The dancing scene. Now this guy was actually doing better moves than that. He just stopped. And I decided that since the thing was actually going on, I was going to keep filming it. And the young dude was like, we don't want to get kicked out. We're going to get kicked out. This guy was like totally freak dancing like crazy. He's really good. Wasn't Jonathan Palmer. Somebody similar. This guy was freaky too. Damn, kid. He's doing a boogadoo. It's just similar to the butt dance, just faster. Oh, you see, these little guys don't have any arm strength yet. So if you do the butt spin, you gotta have arm strength to raise yourself on your momentum to spin around. Yeah. They're not buffed. They're little, short, little, skinny, wiry little dudes. They're the same two dudes, but they're totally like dance fighting. It's freaking awesome. I wonder how much cocaine they had to do before this trick. Nah, they weren't doing the coke. Nah. No, they were not on drugs. They were just on life. They were high on the life. On the other hand, probably also Red Bull. Kid's gotta be like, I said that guy was like 15. Now I'm commenting, I hope somebody got some footage of me doing that. Because I totally did too. You don't actually have footage of me doing it. Now I wonder if I could actually film that. Of me doing the butt spin breakdancing with the cell phone in my lap. It would probably go flying and break. I probably would. It'd probably fly off. So now we're back in the line to go into the thing, and now there's like 500-600 people waiting to get in there. Oh, there's a furry. Excellent. It's a furry. I like them. Sometimes I score with them. Yeah. They're in the fursuit. Yeah. You don't have a fursuit. No, I'm kidding. Yeah, I make joke. I make fursuit. Yeah. In the back, just for a fraction of a second there, my girl Daniel in church. Yep. Waved later. Somebody from the church was there. Yep, it was her. I think also the Collinses were there somewhere. There's 2 or 3 people there. It's kind of awesome. And then there's little dude. Those are awesome paintings. That's why I took a shot of that. Yeah, it's beautiful. Artwork was wonderful. Yeah. It's creative. Yeah. To me, the creative girl. Yeah. And the slightly crazy and likes to be bizarre. Exactly. She's got to really like being bizarre. Yeah. Now what am I commenting on here in the dealer's room? On the cute things. I'm trying to find the moment of zen, I guess. Yes, so the hat is hilarious. Yes. Now it's sort of see, before with the jackets like that and the belt, you were kind of a Street Fighter character. Now here's some little Micronauts and stuff. Exo Squad and stuff like that. Might be interesting to buy one of those. I know they're probably knockoffs, but it'd still be cool to have one. And then there's the it's a panda sheep thing. I'd say it's a lamb, like a baby ewe lamb thing. That is. It could be a lamb, or it's not a hamster. It's not a mouse. It's probably a lamb. It doesn't have a tail. It's like an anthropomorphized. There's a cat. Space cat. Space cat. And I'd buy one of those because they're cool. I like the dog one. It's kind of neat. It's like a hovering Jabui cat. Sibian cat. Siayan cat. That's cool. I like that cat. Like that was cool too. Ooh, evil high school girl from Kill 'Em High or whatever the fuck it is. Yeah, that's a good show. Yeah. They're insane. Nuke 'Em High. They're insane on that show. I said, yeah. And then there's more of those other guys. Yeah, this is very interesting. I'm going to go through this. That's furry for a second. There were random people that I've seen before. Toys Logic, I've heard of them. You got their background stuff. I think I had their card at one point. It's hard to tell how old the Asian men actually are. They look very young. And the women. They probably are fairly young. Ooh, the video. Yeah. It is really hard to tell even when they're like 30. They're probably not 30. Probably not. So yeah, I mean this is well, you can tell when it's a dude that's a little older because they usually have a receding hairline. Tell that guy's, yeah, these two are probably like younger guys. But there was that older guy for a second there. He looked practically balding. Yeah, he was probably in his late 30s. There's a Rick and Morty. The blue-haired scientist guy. He's ripping off Doc Browne from Back to the Future. And the decapitated head animals. Yes, I just noticed them, and I'm like, the decapitated head animals. Observe. They had to remove the head. Exactly. The head had to be removed and placed in a clean receptacle on display for all to know. These were the heads of the enemy. They were killed in battle. Their heads was stuffed for art. There, you got a shot of him in front. And the little aliens and the heads. There's a little red cat in there. A cat dude. A lot of cats. Should get one. I should get a cute little cat Shabibi. Just to have one. I wanted a cat Shabibi. Houdini will probably destroy it. Competition. The neat shirts. You might get a shirt. No. It's very interesting. It's very colorful. Yeah. Closing sentiment. It's a Saturday. So they already know what they're going to do before they do it. And oh, there's your moment of zen right there. I think. Or at least one of them. I was trying to find a moment of zen, but that was one of them, yeah. Oh, I liked that, the sort of a Gundam outfit there. But I liked that other one that was, there's a Gundam and a, not Dragon Ball, but that Yu-Gi-Oh! Yeah. There's a lot of those. And then there's an Ash Ketchum. Modern one. Current one. That's from Pokemon, yeah. There was a Digimon in there, too. Kind of interesting. And on occasion, they do have offspring running around. So they do reproduce, convention goers. They do fuck. At parties. Speed dating. Oh, actually, all of the stuff, the convention room's in the back, but the costume room and all that, not allowed to film back there. So yeah, they made up a rule because apparently somebody was like sharking them last year. Wasn't me. I wasn't doing that. So it was like, oh, costume, your head. I was like, oh, really? It was fucked up. Now we got some interesting artwork on some backpacks. Tail people. There's another moment of zen. Tails. I should get one. Should get the Cheshire Cat one. Oh. Yeah, that's Dead Red Redemption. Oh yeah, there was a funny scene coming up here. These girls, these anime girls, saw the chicken leg up there, and one of them's all like, "You know what? I'm gonna bite this." And then I commented after that because I didn't get her actually saying it. She's all like, she bit into it, and then she was all like, "Wait a minute, I'm vegan," and then she put it down. So that's what she was laughing about. It's like that was actually pretty funny. Wait a minute, I'm vegan. Oh, yep, she was vegan. Oh, it's okay because it wasn't really meat. Anyway, it was made of stuffing. But yes, tell whether that lady's trying to be another Rick and Morty, or whether she's just some kind of other. And then we have some more paintings, including Bikini Girl. And I zoomed in on it and said, that one's an anime version of Sarah Mace. Which would be funny. Kind of, yeah. A little too short, though. She's kind of tall. Maybe when she was younger. That's an awesome Harry Potter like thing. It's a Harry Potter thing. Yeah, it's like somebody's visual like. It's a fairly large painting too. It's like 24 inches across or something. It's fairly large. Yeah, it was poster size. It was a big poster. Turned sideways. 24 by 37 or whatever they are. But yeah, there was a furry back there, and now we have a dinosaur, but it's like his costume is half off. Ah, there we have a naked man, and yes, oh my, and a very frustrated fat lady. There was another lady earlier on who was like really short and kind of special. And she was like running around going, yeah, move the line, arr. I didn't get any shot of that, but that was earlier on. Because the line stopped. Now there's some action figures in here that were kind of cool, and everyone was hogging them, so I couldn't see them. But then there was this other table that had them, so I got to see them. There were some Gundams in there. Some Gundams. Gundam Wing, Gundam 1, Gundam 0, and 8. And 10 and 7. Some other one I don't know from what that's from. Some Star Wars. They're actually pretty good. Han Solo, Luke, and Vader. The worst guys. Oh, that's okay. And then there's this lonely figure. He hadn't set them all up yet. That's what it was. It's like a Robotech Borgus kind of thing. I guess because the Exo Squad guy is around, so to find out about that. Uh-oh. What the hell happened there? Good thing that wasn't there for very long. Uh-oh, there's a blooper. Excellent. It's a blooper! You gotta have at least one blooper in there, just so the whole thing isn't like that. Oh, no. Oh. So anyway, one or two gonks, and then we have more of the eggs. The Eggman, Mama, the Eggman. Apparently, they're these little. I'm not sure if if that's from something. I'm assuming it is. And inside the egg is a prize, and you just buy it and guess what it is. I guess that's okay. Relating to that. Excellent platinum hair. I think it's a wig. They both have one and they're identical. They're wigs. Yeah, I think they have a lot of wigs there. There's a lot of wigs. Yeah, the wigs are beautiful and charming. No, they're not. They're Asian wigs. Anyway, here's an older man. Yeah. This is a slightly younger lady. That looked like one of Ray's friends that just went by. I think it was. Excellent. Excellent. I'm not sure though. Might not be. And there is another one. No, that was a Taylor. No, it was not either. Yeah. Yeah. There's a Deadpool. Yeah, the jacket's sort of a Deadpool jacket. It just doesn't have the mask. Yeah, I'm explaining about the other things. I think I have Dita's room, and somebody's pointing. Oh, I saw the book club people, and I wanted to go over there, but I didn't end up doing it. And now I'm back outside, and there's a Pikachu, looking like a middle-aged man, paunchy middle-aged dude, Pikachu outfit. And then we come to another of the other cast with taller man, Bojack kind of looking thing. And then we're into the art gallery, which didn't want too many pictures because they're art gallery. But I did get to see this, the Moment of Zen, which is a Allosaurus T-Rex costume. There was a green one, and this is a brown one. The guy nearly stumbled into me because he couldn't see where he's going. It's funny. And then there's the yeah, I guess the Red Redemption's done, so they're not doing it anymore. There's a few people that are other characters similar, and yeah, and yes, that thing that they passed by really quickly was a picture of a guy that looked vaguely like Deathlock from Best Space Battleship Yamato, so anime. So I commented that that since Deathlock acted really fruity and effeminate, that picture was canon, because he totally would be in love with Wildstar. He wouldn't be his enemy. He'd be in love with him. It's canon. But I thought I was in love with Nova. No, you were in love with me, Wildstar. Kiss me on the lips. And when the guy that did the voice for the American dub of that clearly was thinking of him being effeminate. Even though he probably really wasn't in the Japanese one. Space Drag Queen. But yes, going on again about being along the stroll area. And, yeah. Commenting on various, like, that's a Pokemon character. And, there goes another job club guy. Shorter one, that is. Yeah. A couple of them there. So, yeah, there's at least, oh, there's an interesting character right there. There's the T-Rex again. And it's not so uncommon to see the millennials in the corner on their cell phones. Nope. Not anymore. Not after like 4 or 5 years of it. And in the stroll area, the proper place to hang out is just off to the side, so they can file on past you. And then they don't feel threatened by the camera. They like it that way. Yeah. It films the camera. Now, what's funny is, the reason I shot that picture right there, it was to make Jim Buffkin excited when he sees this video, because he'll be like, "Oh, there's a hot girl, ah!" And then she'll turn around, and did you notice that if you look real close at that picture, that's not a girl. It's a dude. It's the dude with a pink wig. That's all it is. You can tell because his hips are like straight and regular. He's got plumber's crack, and he's got like hair going down his back, and it's a dude, and he's got hair in his armpits and shoulders. And it's a guy. Anyway, so wow. Well, I guess this is day one, just about, and yeah.